Hi, I'm Isaac Wilde, and I'm trying this game here called Black Book. Now this is just the Prologue version, and you can download it free on Steam right now. I picked it because it looked interesting, but I know next to nothing about the game, and hopefully this helps the developers get their finished project out.
Let me tell you a story. It happened in Shedden, a town not far from here, surrounded by wheat fields and pine trees. In that town lived Vasilisa. She was chosen to be brought up to be a Zanatka. That's what we call sorceresses around here. Soon enough, Vasilisa fell in love with a man. Soon, a terrible thing happened. The man killed himself, and no one knew the reason. Those who take their own lives are doomed to an eternity in hell, a truth Vasilisa could not accept. Her teacher, old Egord, gave her the legendary artifact, the Black Book. But will it be able to bring him back? Asked Vasilisa. Yes, if you open all 7 of its seals, Egord replied. And so, Vasilisa and Egord set out to find a way to unlock the seals.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy any kind of mythology. And it kind of has this nice minimalistic style that I'm definitely think I'm going to enjoy. Oh, okay. Okay, so it seems to be a click-based game. I'm guessing I'm not going to get any more vocals for this, so I guess I'll start reading now. From relatives and from warm summer, you've departed. There is no entrance or exit for you, it seems. From the cold Mother Earth, and even no fence of a church to hold on to. Enough. I don't believe you did it to yourself. It will be well, all will be well. I will take the knowledge from Grandpa. I remember what you thought of that. But there is no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. And you can sleep for now. It won't take long. Okay. Not a holy land, this is. Okay. Oh, I love how this looks. Adam's head helps from light wounds, a useful thing on any journey. Restores 5 health. Okay. Oh, this looks so nice. Okay, what's this? Oops. Let's do field. The spring is so hot this year. Oh, I guess I can't go that way. He guards Vilgort, it seems. I hope I pronounced that right. Ah. Nothing to do in the village. Now again, this is just the prologue I'm playing. The official game I don't believe is out yet. The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You are at Mikhail's crossroads along with old Igor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you never thought of what may happen once it is complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come. Look around. Wherever have you been? It will be midnight soon. Go over there by the milepost. There's everything you need for the ritual over there. Take the candles, we will light them and draw the circle. The crosses here look old. Looks like they buried people here long ago. Okay, so I can control WASD or click, apparently. Sheridan, 16 miles. Solikamesk, 102 miles. Nairobi is 21 miles. And I apologize if I am butchering any of those names. Old enchanted candles from our hut. They will defend me from devils. Gives 3... I think that's a seeing stone. In the first round. Oh, we got some eyes going on right here. I saw that, where are ya? More Adam's head. I forgot what I was supposed to do already. Oh, well done, Basilissa. Now let's draw the circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by the devils. I've made a circle. Is that all right, Grandfather? The circle is drawn, no gaps, good. Too late to dither now. You think that I can help him? Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book, so says the legend. Well, go on. It is time for you to take my knowledge. Long time we've spent together. Parting with it is both hard and sweet. Well, take it. Would you look at that? What power blasts from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later. Now speak the words that I taught you. I shall get up and not make the sign of the cross, but I shall go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I shall draw a circle and step into it, and I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For the cat gives me not an inconvertible rubble, nor a fine hat, but bestow me with the knowledge of the dark, and eyes with vision sharp. As I said, so it will be. My words are stone. Here are your merchants. Listen now carefully if you value your life. To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon. Time for your first spell. Welcome to your first battle. The battle consists of turns. First it is your turn, then the turn of your enemies. You'll win when you will defeat all the enemies, or their health drops to 0. This is the Black Book. It contains all your words that make up your spells. Now try reading your first word called Urazi. Press End Turn button to read a spell. The word that was written is now overwritten. The Black Book changes each word after they are read. That's the defense. Words with the defense effect absorb enemy damage. Defense reduces the damage, but remains active only until the end of turn. Such enchanted words protect from the demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now strike the demon with your words, with your spells. Each turn you may read several words. Now you can read 3 words, which is indicated by the empty space near the top of the screen. Word types consist of orders and keys. At the moment, you can use 2 orders and 1 key. The book has bookmarks, which help you find the necessary words. Good job. Yeah, this demon is nearly gone. A couple more spells to rid the world of it. The Black Book helps you in understanding the enemy. You can see what an enemy's intention is. Carefully consider enemy intentions to foil their plans. now I feel really bad for killing the dog. Alright, you're dead now, damn wolf. Well now, Vasnia. Enter this maw. You'll be a witch as soon as you return. Well, have a white road. I'll be honest, this is a lot more colorful than I thought this game was going to be. Oh, is that you, Vasilisa? I am probably butchering a lot of these names. I should congratulate you. The first seal is open. Only 6 left. But will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely. What the devil are you? How rude, Vasilisa. I am your chief advisor. It is I who grants you your sorcerer's power. We will be acquainted more closely in the future, I assume. I'm curious, can the Black Book grant any wish? Indeed, it is as the legends dictates. Who knows, maybe you will soon meet your beloved one, who is worthy to open the scroll and to break its seals. No one in heaven, or on earth, or under the earth, was able to open the scroll or look into it yet. How do I open the seals? Oh, can't you figure it out for yourself, girl? I am disappointed in you. Let me return to the land of the living. Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I name you a witch. How many demons do you take for your service? I'm going to take 1 for this. I might try on my own to see the other options, but personally it's more practical to have one thing that you work really well with than trying to figure out a bunch at once. Surely I will only need 1 at most. Oh. We do not give fewer than 3 imps, Vasilisa. I will choose you the best ones among old imps of Igor. Now go. Maybe we will meet again. Well, are you awake? The sun came up while you were coming to your senses. I've dragged you home. I understand that it is not easy to walk through the devil's world. So you've seen it. Are we home? Seems like it was in a dream. The devil made me a witch. Well then, it is a good day. Did I not tell you? You should have been a witch a long time ago. Nubachika? Well, what's done is done. The legend tells that the wish is beyond 7 seals. I could never open the first one. Here's the second seal, the aspen one. How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon on the crossroads that did it. Maybe I think that a demon do play part, but what spirit is the aspen one? I'll have to rack my head a bit. Maybe there's something in the books. You are now a witch yourself. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has been spreading. Must be Susticus who told the family heads. Now people will come to you for any advice. I am old already, not many teeth left, and not a lot of Witcher's power. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even bump into the right demon for your quest. Well, while you are coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there on the table. You remember me teaching you the book arts? Afterwards, hear out the visitor of yours. The wicked one has just been giving him trouble. Got it all? And yeah. I've got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work. Search for spirits around the district. Maybe we'll be lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Maybe after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help. God help us. There are a lot of books in the collection. There are illuminated books that rolled here as well, but the black books are not kept here, but in secret compartments near the furnace. Goldbeck, that's the name of the cellar. Old Igor says that there is where the hobgoblin lives. I've never met it, but I once saw a black figure standing still in the corner of the house. Ooh, that's an old piece of art. Oh, okay. So we can do some editing of what kind of stuff we have here. Right side of the screen contains words that are in the black book at the moment. Left side of the screen is the storage of pages. Pages can be sorted with special filters. New pages are also rewarded after each battle, after certain in-game events. You may freely change the black book contents. To buy new pages, you need to spend rubles. The number of pages should be between a minimum and maximum numbers. You will be able to buy even more pages later when you unlock seals to the black book. You may change the contents of the black book at any time except battle. I see. So, Vazia, have you taken well to the learning of the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more? So how did you become a witcher, grandfather? I am from Vilgort. I was the sixth son of my father, Ivlampi Churov. It was a big family, not the richest though. And when you have lots of children, you can't be rich in that sense, right? But we lived well as a family. The house must have been made well. So my seventh brother was born. Timothy, he was called. He was a good boy. He grew up, but I did not look after him well enough. Heavy that sin of mine, I still feel guilty. Vazia, the demons are not the end of everything. You will do well protecting the ones closest to you. You have to fight for them. It's the knowledge that gives this strength, for we harness their own power against them with the imps in our control. I watched over Timothy once. We played with the other kids, but I grew tired of the boy. I cursed him badly, sent him to Lishi, so they carried him away. We never found Timoshka. Vanished. It is hard to bear these sins, Vasya. So hard. So I've decided to be a witcher. I won't let the Dark Ones harm my family again. Or so I decided. Well, of the way I become a sorcerer, I will tell you later. Ask me tomorrow. It is hard to remember all these things of past. When you're as old as me, you will understand. How was our hut built? It was built long ago. A lot of people lived here since then. More than half a century ago, it seems. Witness to countless rituals, now the kind you are familiar with. I apparently have an encyclopedia. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose. How can I recognize the dark forces? How can I know when they are before me? Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you will see everything, recognize the mysteries that are hidden before. Only the darkness will see you back. Demons and spirits will track you, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, its gaze you will feel upon you too. Be strong. It is our choice. You make your own way. No, I have to go, Grandfather. We'll talk later. Grandfather says that in the days of old they used to bury people under the hearth. That is how the hobgoblins came to be. I think that's everything to look at. God helps. Igor Ivalovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. Oh God, I'm definitely butchering some of these names. God helps. So I come to you with an offering, some flour for your house. Please hear me out. I won't waste your time. It's very important. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night, and we began to hear strange sounds. Then a shadow began to darken a corner. The deepest impossible blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge of these matters. What should I do now? Peasant spirits and demons will ask for your help in magical matters. You are a Znatka, a witch with a lot of knowledge after all. If you answer the knowledge question correctly, you will receive a reward and experience. Sometimes your answer affects future game events. To learn the correct answer, you should explore the world and the onomasticon, which contains an encyclopedia and short tales called Belichkas. You can access these at any time from the menu. You may also use a hint by pressing a knowledge button. You'll receive only half the experience if you use a hint, though. Okay. Right. A man from Vaitka once lived in our village. He told stories. One involved a miller that had to make offerings to the devil, or else the devil would have stopped the mechanism of the mill itself. So as an offering, he gave part of his stores of flour, grain, and breadcrumbs. On one occasion, he forgot and gave nothing. Then, sure enough, the windmill was still. And when the man went to investigate inside the mill, there sat the devil on a grinder, threatening him with his finger outstretched, then vanishing. So the miller gathered some tobacco and threw it at the shadow corners of the mill at midnight. The windmill started working again, and the devil stopped its mischief. Being a Coldam is not an easy task. You endure a lot of frightful things. People tell a lot of stories like this one that comes to mind. See, a man decided to punish his neighbor for changing the field boundaries off of his neighboring farm. So he went to the Coldam and asked, "Give me a chort to curse my neighbor." The Coldam replied, "It won't be so easy. Do as I say, and you will have your chorts." He then told them they would need to go to the bathhouse at midnight. So that guy plucked his courage, took a rifle and his cross. It is scary at the bathhouse. He loaded his gun with his cross and shot at the hearth. A fiery dog emerged and opened its maw. The only option was to climb inside. And even though his instincts told him to, he did not make the sign of the cross. He remembered at the last moment that if he did, he would lose his hand. He climbed down the hearth, of course. What would you do? So as soon as he entered, there beyond the maw, he saw tables, and small ones at the tables. "I need one small chort to curse my neighbor." "We do not give fewer than 3, they said, so. And the man awoke at the bathhouse with 3 chorts. "Father, give us work, we want to eat." He gave them a cat to curse. The other small tasks, and more chorts appeared. He tried to keep it up, appeasing the chorts, but he became exhausted, of body and of mind. In the end, the chorts took to entertaining themselves with the townsfolk, and all of the village people were cursed. Why do you work in the night? Demons are at work. Jesus Christ. Well, how do you think the millstone turns? Not by the wind alone, obviously. It is forbidden to use the windmill after nightfall. But what do we do now? Please help me. We have an old item that you may find some value in it. You better give it up if we help you. All right, yeah. Look around. What's going on with the Wicked One? He may be of use to us, you know. I will look to what's going on with your imps. Thank you. I was told that you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now. His master at the windmill is not a regular one. Usually it is Leshy, but the miller has some demons. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. That's the Adam's Head again. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It's called Adam's Head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. And now it's time for you to go on your way. The dark powers won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Want to ask anything else? Where do I find this windmill? Don't you remember the one north of Vilgort? The devil works his spells at night there, people say. So go there. And be back home by sunrise. We have a lot of things to do here. How do I use the herb? Well, it's quite simple. Use them in battle to close up your wounds. Got it, Grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow. Wait, one more thing. I've sent one demon to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there, fix it. You'll earn some money in process. All right, Grandpa. This is the map of travel. Each night the map will be new. You can start traveling only after you have spoken with all the visitors. You may visit any available location, but your health will be replenished only after the task completion. Your goal is to get to the location at the main task. But you cannot go to the main task location until you visited all locations on the road. The game is saved automatically when you enter each location. You may save manually, but the progress will also be saved if you have entered this location. You may open the map by pressing the current location name. This wraps up the main part of the tutorial. We wish you luck in exploring the northern lands of Cherry. Actually, I'm going to do the side quest first because that's probably going to be a bit faster. You stealthily walk along the village houses. At least you thought they were going to be stealthy. You heard a familiar voice call out from one of the windows overhanging the street. Vazia, wait up. I have a proposal. We be quiet. We must whisper. I've got a neighbor and I hate her guts. So curse her a bit, will ya? Use a killer curse or something. Not a strong one, and I'll have a present for you. I am not that kind of witch. I won't go just firing off curses left and right, and I'll have you know. You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It is strange to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled noises escape from their house. Falling cutlery, someone moving the furniture. Good night, Vasilisa. God help himself has sent you to our place tonight. Everything is torn apart in our house. The devil himself is here. Everyone is scared speechless. How did it manage to get there? It is not simple for a fiend to stay inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday? We just drank some tea. Natalia likes the tea a lot. A tea liker she is. Then we prayed and went to sleep. At night it appeared from the dark realms. Tea time turned into a devil's mayhem. But I wonder why the demon appeared in the first place. Is there anything in here? No. Gonna save this. So have you put the cross sign on this samovar? Oh, that's it. We did not mark the samovar with a cross. You should better remember next time. You know so much, Vazia. So please help us. Don't leave us in trouble. I'll help him. Oh well, alright. I will help. It is no good sleeping in the street, is it? Thank you, Vasilisa. Take some milk for your journey. You come inside, everything is overturned, the devil certainly had its way. You made the sign of the cross and take a couple steps inside. You approach the fallen samovar. Suddenly it starts to shake and move, and in the darkness shadows are swirling. The devil is here. Ooh, there's two of them. Okay. I actually really like the combat system of this game so far. It's kind of like a card game, but also not. This is probably gonna hurt, but... Oof. Okay. Two of those. This is still gonna hurt. No, that wasn't that bad. And you should be dead this turn? Okay, good. Ooh. Yes, please. The elders of the family bow to you and thank you for helping them. The girl assures you that she will adhere to the protective rituals from now on. The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the rotten waters. You hear dull croaks nearby. You come closer a couple of steps. Suddenly a demon appears, horned and shadowed. This and this. And a heal. Stores 5. Okay. I'll do waste. This. these two. And a protect. Hmm. Go here. Standing amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the protective spells, but out comes not a demon but a person. The old woman is dressed in old clothes. Looks like you've met a beggar. Oh, a witch, a witch. I can smell your kind from a mile away. Can you spare some coins? I don't need much for a living. A person is only as good as they are charitable. Way to check how much I have. Oh, I have 14. And I'll give her a little bit. Here you go. Don't forget me in your prayers. Thank you. I will pray for your lost soul. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oh, that works. Near the forest edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. There's a bottle of milk and some pierogi. Near these gifts, there is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigichi village are asking Leshy to take care of their cattle. I'm definitely not stealing the gifts. I'll just leave. You've decided to leave the sacrifice to Leshy. Some affairs are better left as is. While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon the snake nest. Baby snakes are still in the eggs. The mother snake does not seem to be around. You got lucky. You make a small wall of stones around the nest and wait for the larger snakes to come back. Mother snake returns soon. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves. Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grasses in its maw. The snake touches the grass mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest. You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust and looks bleak. The only noticeable thing is the cross shape of the 4 leaves. How fortunate smile upon you. You have found a brake herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that open locks and barriers. Neat. I saw brake herb once or twice. They closed the door, so the knowing man came and opened it with the brake herb. On a high-rise near Ketchivo Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combining the long hair of another. There is something strange in this uneven movements. You shiver in horror. One step and the devils notice you. In the blink of an eye, the 2 enemies are standing up in front of you. Let's see here. waste. Boost. And a little protection. Ouch. Okay. I'm gonna do a waste on you. A protect. And a heal. Another waste. Another protect. And I'll poke you again. Alright, I already boosted. One gun. You're at 7. I'll just do Raz twice. And that just to fill it. And deaded. Kind of want the double waste. I'm gonna go with double. And next town. Place, whatever. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It has crossed your path, which is a bad omen since a man's path is intertwined with his destiny. But maybe it was trying to show you something. You choose to follow the owl, deciding to follow that object of a bad omen. Suddenly a swamp is before you and you stop at its border. It is dangerous to go forward. You start on your way back when you notice a devil's finger under your feet. Devil's finger. Devil is changing its claws so that the new ones will grow sharper and stronger than before. The old fingers turn into stone and have healing properties. Neat. Can't do anything at the moment. Travel again. Spruce branches part and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories about the surrounding villages. Those who have been here at dusk or worse at night speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is a place of dark energies. It's hard to see anything in the dark gloom of the night. Nevertheless, you feel your eyes getting better at seeing in the dark. The black book may be aiding you. Amidst the thick grass you spot an old axe, its blade covered in rust. More Adam's head. I knew there was a herb right there. It's a carrier log. It's used to turn the mill. The old wood creaks in the wind. You can climb inside it. There's a small hole in the wall. The old windmill is creaking from the cold wind. It is not so often that you see these kinds of mills in the Sheridan district. Okay. Thought there was an update, but apparently not. I see you. I get the feeling I'm probably coming in through there, but I'll try the main entrance first. It is obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It is closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy and it will break. The axe will help you, but probably will break in the process. It is too old and rotted. I'm not worried about that. You swing, strike the lock. With the clank it breaks and flies off the door. Some kind of wheel is put here by the miller. The grindstones are still, though the blades of the mill are turning. I see you there in the corner. Ooh. This chest is for different tools useful at the mill. You find nothing of interest. You study the cabinet. Among different kurnias, old pots and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might prove more useful to you. No. That is stealing. And another herb. There's a broken block of wood. Seems it's part of the windmill's mechanism and a reason for the grindstone standing still. Through a hole in the wall you see the woods of Sheridan. A big demon. I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden. Why are you here, then? I did not expect to meet a demon speaking in the common tongue. I am an apprentice witch. Who are you? Demon, you say. Oh, you see, maiden, I am not your common imp. I am known as the 13th brother. I am guardian over the village, over the forest, and the secret hidden garden at its heart. I am also the guardian of this house. I, the unseen master, at your service. What kind of name is that, the 13th brother? It is the name that has whispered through time across the lands until it became my name, that is. I will tell you the story if you want to hear it, of course. There is still time until dawn. Well, come on then, tell me. I am a scholar of shadowed thing, of the demons of the world. It is good to meet a sorceress that does not start hurling herbs and venomous phrases before engaging in more illustrious art of conversation. All right. So right you are, interested in this history. A long time ago I had 12 brothers. I was the 13th brother, the youngest. At that time there was a war, and we were enlisted, you might say. I served under the strongest and most divine master. He kept me alive, allowed me to survive to become the last of my brothers, the 13th and the final. So all these years later, fate brings me here to talk with you. Why are you here then? Why do you want with the windmill then? Haven't you figured it out? Maybe I was wrong about you. I thought of you as a strong sorceress, master of wit, deduction, and intellect, one endowed with knowledge others do not possess. I guess not. The windmill is possessed, but is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it first appeared? I must think about why it is here in the first place. Oop, that was wrong. There's no cross toward at the windmill, so here you are. But I am here not because of that. Always have been, and always will be here. They summoned me with the blood sacrifice when the mill was built. I am bound to this place by my death, and by my birth in the next world. Enough, feeble sorceress. It is time to meet your demise. I will bring you into the ever-dark realm of shadow, and extinguish the candle of your life. You will sooner return to nothingness yourself. There is yet to appear such a sorcerer whom can outmatch the 13th brother. Oh, you have a lot of health. Okay. You're gonna hurt regardless, so that. And a poke. Oh, good. Okay. That, and another one. Another waste. This. And more protection. This is gonna hurt. Thankfully, you more than me. Ooh, that's not good. You got a lot of waste on you, dude. Okay, you should be done this turn. Woo. Okay. Miller inherited this pounder from his witch ancestors. Okay. 13th brother disappears in the burst of black flame. It seems that the air has changed and it is easier to breathe. Soon the demons will come back and resume their work. The dark promise is still upheld. It is unclear, however, when they will start asking for their sacrifice again. Well, it is for the miller to worry about that. And then he disappeared. He won't be ruining work at the windmill any longer. Well done, Vazia. Didn't doubt for a minute that you'd deal with that demon. Well, while you were gone, I thought about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning. Every seal needs a devil. The second one is the aspen one. You have to think about what to do next. Oh, that said, I actually really was hoping there was more to the prologue than that. So I hope everyone enjoyed this. I certainly enjoyed playing it. And I'd actually recommend trying it out for yourself. It is free. Again, it's free on Steam. It's just the prologue, though. And I hope the creators, I wish them luck on getting the rest of it done so that I can purchase it and play the full game. Thank you, everyone. You have a good night.